versus the best players in NBA right now. Let's look at the teams. Okay. And let me find the team. Okay, first on the New York Knicks. This is the old school team. We have Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, 97 overall. Next, we have Magic Johnson, 97 overall too. We have Shaquille O'Neal, 96 overall, Larry Bird, 96 overall, Kevin Garnett, 94 overall, Jerry West, 93 overall, Allen Iverson, 93 overall, Dwayne Wade, 93 overall, Jerry West, 91 overall, Scottie Pippen, 90 overall, Patrick Ewing, 90 overall, Julius Erving, 88 overall, Larry Johnson, 83 overall, Dennis Rodman, 80 overall, John Starks, 79 overall, and that's it. And now we're going to go to the Cavs. We have Michael Jordan, 98 overall, Stephen Curry, 96 overall, LeBron James, 96 overall, Russell Westbrook, 95 overall, Kawhi Leonard, 94 overall, Kevin Durant, 94 overall, Chris Paul, 92 overall, James Harden, 92 overall, Anthony Davis, 91 overall, Klay Thompson, 90 overall, Paul George, 90 overall, Kyrie Irving, 88 overall, DeAndre Jordan, 84 overall, and that's it. Now let's get into the game. I think this game's going to be good, but what do I know? I'm mostly wrong about everything. Okay. The Cleveland Cavaliers will be home, and the Knicks will be away. We'll do the old school uniforms for the Knicks. I will do this uniform for the Cavs. Now let's start.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. Tonight it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the New York Knicks. For the Knicks, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that.
Shut up, Noah.
And Klay Thompson, the son of former first overall pick Michael Thompson, I mean, when he gets hot, he can take over games.
Hey, you know what?
Shut up,
this
Noah.
guy, didn't he have 37 in one quarter last year? How incredible was that to get 37 in a quarter?
Not only that, Kenny also had 26 in a quarter later on.
Get out of here.
Yeah, he can shoot over anyone with his height. He has a quick release. You know, he probably has the prettiest shot in the game.
I would agree.
It's an Eastern Conference matchup as the New York Knicks come into town in this one. Home court advantage goes to the Cavaliers playing here in Quicken Loans
jump
Arena.
ball starts,
It's what you've
and
been
game starts
waiting
now.
for. 2K
Cavs
Sports
get the
and
tip.
the NBA present
The
our
Kyrie
Wednesday
Irving.
afternoon affair. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony.
DeAndre
All
Jordan,
fueled
he has the
up and
lane.
ready to go.
Takes a
Let's
shot,
check out who's on
and
the
it
floor,
falls.
courtesy of Gatorade. On the court for the Knicks.
DeAndre Jordan.
They've got Bird, D-Wade out there at West. Then it's Johnson, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5 spot. And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. And Bird, here we go. Now the pass to Abdul-Jabbar.
Abdul-Jabbar. Jerry West. I think Jerry West is the one on
West
the NBA
against Irving.
trophy.
6 to shoot.
6, 4, 3.
Irving with the
Oh,
steal.
Irving gets the steal.
It's 2-on-1.
He sees
Here's
Jordan.
The
Jordan with a
fast break ends at the
monster
rim with
dunk.
the jam.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control, even though he's going at breakneck speed. He still maintains his
Jerry
body
West, the
control.
point guard, brings it up.
Kyrie Irving made his first playoff appearance last season with the Cavs, and individually got a big $90
Oh, when
million
it falls,
max
the two.
extension as well.
Nick on the board,
He's
2
in a
for
really good
Cleveland.
spot in his career at this point.
Here's Irving. Jerry West making his
Irving
last
taking his
shot.
time. Michael Jordan.
It's Jordan on the wing.
Oh, we
Wade
can't
is
find
covering.
anything. He's stuck.
Jordan kicks to Irving.
Irving with the shot.
Shot no
Oh,
good.
he misses.
Now the Knicks take it the other way.
Dwayne Wade, 3-on-1. Larry
High
Bird.
arcing shot.
Larry Johnson.
Makes a
And
big
it
high
falls.
bounce and goes in.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
A chance now to go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to visit with
Kyrie
Kurt
Irving.
Rambis.
He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving.
Leonard sets the
adding,
pick.
he's shown
Leonard.
himself to be one of the premier point guards in the
He
game
shoots.
already. Whether it's
Michael
passing,
Jordan has it.
shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the
He's looking
backcourt
for
to
a hole.
really get
He
up
can't
into
find
him.
one.
And our
He's
bigs
gonna have
need
to
to be
shoot.
ready to bring
He
help.
takes it up.
Guys,
Oh,
you
Mike
can
Jordan
bet that
misses.
Irving
We don't
will
usually
be their
miss that shot.
focus defensively.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Now here's West, following the miss by Michael Jordan.
Larry Johnson with the ball.
Davis against Johnson, 14 feet away. Great tee that time from Davis.
Kawhi Leonard.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
Leonard dishes to
Oh, you
Jordan.
see Michael's Jordan.
That's good.
He
and
makes
it's
that
Leonard with
shot
the assist.
9 times out
And a
of
really
10.
good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Bird against Leonard.
Harry playing
Bird
some good D.
outside. Clock at 4.
Oh, 3. Larry Bird, 2 seconds to
Releases.
shoot. Larry Bird with the
And
weird
it comes off
shot.
the front of the rim. Cavaliers leading. Right side Leonard. Three-pointer. Good for the basket.
And
Starting
Kawhi
off
Leonard
1
takes
for 1
3
with that
and
shot.
it
How in the
goes
world
in.
did they let him get that wide open?
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold
Jerry
stretch
West brings it up.
offensively, they desperately need a basket.
And it's Wade with the jam.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch.
He
and
just
slam.
made the shot.
Stupendous.
Kyrie Irving taking it out.
I think the crowd is still stunned by that one.
Irving kicks to Davis.
Oh, Davis has it. Anthony Davis. Oh, he takes the shot. Oh, and it misses.
To Leonard. Good on the triple.
And Leonard takes another
Leonard's
3.
got
2
6.
straight threes for
Their
Kyrie
offense
Leonard.
already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now here's Leonard. Following the shot by Kareem. Jordan's shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy
And,
like him that good a look.
Current NBA player
Johnson
up by
the screen.
12. Larry Bird has
Bird,
a
the
win.
pass to Johnson.
Oh, and he passes to Larry Johnson. Larry Johnson
Here's
misses an easy
Abdul-Jabbar, and
layup.
he
But
uses
then
both hands to jam it
Kareem
in.
Abdul-Jabbar
Solid work
takes
on the
an
back end
easy.
of that play.
Yeah, finish
Easy
off
dunk.
with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
Kawhi Leonard passes it into Michael Jordan.
Cleveland leading by 4. Outside Jordan. Outside Irving.
Takes a shot, and it,
Second chance shot.
DeAndre Jordan.
So he gets the
Oh,
whistle.
almost
Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force
Follow
them to the
my
line.
Yeah,
Snapchat
exactly. Prevent the layup.
at
Give them a little
Joey
bump,
Loops.
and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And
JoeyLoopz.
if they don't think about
Instagram
it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
JoeyLoopz2. And then that's really it. DeAndre Jordan with the shot.
He misses the free
throw. He misses a free
Now,
throw.
one spot the Cavs
He's
did
supposed to
struggle
be
with last
one
year
of the
was
best players
help off
in
the
the
bench.
league. Can he
They
miss
were
a free
last
throw?
in the league
Steph
in
Curry
bench
checks
scoring.
in for Kyrie
Stephen
Irving.
Curry's checked in for Cleveland. Cavs not scoring with a lot of their bench. A big part of that is they just didn't go to their bench very often.
Well, you talk about the Cavs and the bench near the bottom in total bench minutes played. The bench didn't have a lot of firepower, didn't shoot the ball well, and considering they got limited minutes, oftentimes struggled to find any kind of rhythm out there.
Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Shot clock at 3. West
And Jerry
misses.
West tries to do
And whether he's a great off-balance shooter or not, the
ball
lead is
like that is
probably
Stephen
not
Curry.
the best option on that shot.
Oh, Anthony Davis tries to set the pick. Didn't work
Curry
that well.
dishes to Davis.
To Davis.
And lots
And
of
the
contact
shooting
there.
foul
Missing the shot.
on Larry Bird.
You know, guys, it's really amazing just how quickly Anthony Davis has blossomed into stardom. You know, by age 21, he was arguably the best player in the game. At age 17, he only had one scholarship offer for college. That was from Cleveland State to play point guard.
And in high school, Anthony Davis didn't
Kawhi
play
Leonard,
for a
LeBron
powerhouse.
James checks in for
Perspectives
Kawhi
charter
Leonard.
school,
Magic
only
Johnson comes
around
in.
200 kids.
Certainly not an NBA hotbed. They had him bring the ball up court
So
and
does Dwayne
work in the
Wade.
post, much to his developmental benefit. A lot of losses, but he said that it made him a
Up by
better
6
leader
right now, and
dealing
then
with that
up by
adversity.
7.
He hits both from the stripe.
And how about Anthony Davis? Grew 7 inches in one summer back in high school. You know, people forget he was committed to go to Cleveland State to play point guard out of high school, but then because of that growth, ends up signing at Kentucky, and the rest is history. So, I mean, you look at that 215-pound frame, his rookie season, now up over 240, and that's enabled him to dominate the game even more. And I think it'll also help him improve his health.
Here's Bird following the basket by DeAndre Jordan. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Kevin Durant's checked in for the Cavaliers. Westbrook comes in for Jordan.
Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant.
Cleveland leading by 9. And Davis admitted he might have stayed another season at Kentucky if he'd known how NBA players would go at him physically in his rookie season.
Yeah, they look to punish him, but he's put on the weight he needs to hold his ground now. He doesn't want to get too much bigger, though. Quickness is such a huge part of his game. Doesn't want to lose that.
Now here's Bird. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Puts up a 3.
Larry Bird with the 3.
That doesn't go either for Bird.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always
and
is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
1:41 left in the first. Now here's Johnson. Garnett outside. Pass to Bird to end the drought.
Oh, that's going to drop.
Again, the miss by Bird.
Again,
he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
From Stephen Curry to LeBron James. What a play.
Those days where nothing goes wrong.
Well, Greg, they certainly haven't done anything wrong so far, stretching the lead into double digits already.
Just so you know, Infinite War, I will play my first multiplayer game with Infinite Warfare this Saturday.
Johnson outside. Garnett with a screen on Westbrook. Garnett with the screen for Wade.
I don't know if I'm going to live stream it, but
that drops.
I might.
Just a major size difference between
the
defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
Now here's Curry.
Anthony Davis at the
He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Stolen
by O'Neal.
Anthony Davis.
And a fast break now for New York. Johnson's got the ball.
Oh, nice double pump finish there. Strictly for the fans.
There's 39 seconds left in the first
Curry
quarter.
bringing up court.
And Curry, here we go.
And Curry
he gets the bucket.
Makes
that was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, These defenders have got to start bumping bodies.
25 seconds left in the
be
first
more
quarter.
aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better. Man, he's just pulled a Harry Houdini in this quarter. He's completely disappeared.
But now they're getting gotten by Shaquille O'Neal. Look at him, but it's Tim Curry. Oh, he gets past him.
Here's the teardrop. Shaq with some nice deep.
3, 2, 1. Larry Bird shoots it up, and that was wide off the mark.
And we got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard work and preparation he brings into it.
I go back and I'm able to, read this kind of report.
I think you'd have to say the preparation really shows on the court in his play, and rarely does he look surprised out there.
Getting the ball to start the second quarter.
That's really just the mark of a total pro. And I don't
Gary
think
West with the ball.
the fans
Pass it to Larry Johnson, to Kevin Garnett. Oh, and it gets stolen. He has Michael Jordan. He has Stephen Curry. And what an assist from LeBron James to Michael Jordan to finally Stephen Curry hitting the easy layup.
We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Not much room to operate offensively. The defense has been stifling through the first.
Greg, they haven't given up a lot of easy chances at all.
Curry is out there with Jordan. Then it's LeBron James. Then there's Kawhi Leonard.
Oh, LeBron has Michael Jordan from the 3, and he drains that shot. 26 to 14. The NBA stars are up by 12 points right now.
And some of it was due to their defense. They just had a difficult time stringing together stops and cutting down opponent scoring chances.
Johnson against
Magic Johnson has the ball.
To shoot.
To Larry Johnson. Larry Johnson's gonna have to.
And the
one. And one. Kawhi Leonard fouled Larry Johnson.
Some aerial skills. You cannot pull that off.
Kyrie Irving is checked in for Steph Curry. Iverson's
now, if he
checked in
misses
for the
this,
Knicks.
he honestly sucks.
Over the Knicks last season, Greg,
because
the problem
these
for
guys are the best players of all time. The 30 best players right now are on these teams. 30 best players right now. 15 and 15 of all time. For modern and not modern.
In the NBA, how about minus 9.3?
Well, he turned a high percentage.
So if they miss a free throw, it's sad.
By trying to go to the fadeaway.
Leonard against Johnson.
Now Larry Johnson trying to cross up
to the middle.
I can't tell that is.
That is good. And the Cavaliers lead cut to just 7 on the basket from Jerry West.
And now Jerry West hit the easy layup. LeBron James bring it up. LeBron James layup, easy layup.
To climb back into this game. You know, he operates so well close to the bucket. There's nothing he likes more than seeing.
And Larry Johnson, he has the ball.
Johnson kicks it to West.
Oh, Jerry West, and he misses. Allen Iverson with the foul over the back.
The officials no choice there. I mean, they've got to make that call over the back.
Yeah, I mean, he went chest first into the man in front of him. My goodness, I'm not an official, and I could have gotten that.
Kyrie Irving has the ball. He passes it to Kawhi Leonard and a monster dunk.
Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clarkie's going to start putting on a show now.
And that's usually how
Allen Iverson brings up the ball.
Timeout
by the Knicks.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. It's
he presses it and he missed and makes it. Kyrie Irving bringing it up. He passes it to LeBron James.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss.
He sets the pick.
Like that.
And a wide open
Kyrie with the three.
misses
Ah.
the three.
Kyrie misses right in front of short. It made no sense. Right in front of short. He was short of the net. Larry Johnson has the ball.
Jordan against Johnson.
Oh, they have Kareem Abdul-Jabbar wide open. And Larry Johnson had to take care of himself like a ball hog. And he misses.
In the face. It's critical that you test his shots every time down the floor.
DeAndre Jordan.
Inside Jordan.
Michael Jordan. LeBron James.
James against Abdul-Jabbar.
With the fade.
Misses the wing
And
shot.
he misses the fade away.
That one. Short stroke. After doing a nice job.
He misses the fade away too.
The Cavaliers leading by 9.
Hey, there's no denying it. DeAndre Jordan was a force on the boards last season.
He
led the league with 15
picked him.
rebounds a game.
James dishes to Jordan.
Michael Jordan has the ball. To LeBron James, he will make that shot 9 times out of 10.
And that's now 6 points for LeBron.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Abdul-Jabbar passes to Iverson. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. The drive by Iverson.
Allen Iverson, and he misses a mid-range jump shot when he was wide open. Michael Jordan.
Not only had the most
2-on-1. Michael Jordan still hits the layup.
32%.
And Kevin, I know you know that, but for our fans, that rebound percentage is the percent of rebounds a player could
Mix take a
have grabbed,
timeout
and that
again.
speaks to effort as well. And when Jordan was on the floor, he was getting a third of every possible defensive rebound.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Davis is checked in for James. Durant comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Jordan. Then for the Knicks, O'Neal's checked in for Garnett. Bird comes in for Johnson.
He misses the layup.
In for West.
DeAndre Jordan passes it to Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook bring it up.
Very steady with their work on the
Russell
interior,
Westbrook.
really a
DeAndre.
well-rounded effort.
Yeah, DeAnthony Davis. Now Allen Iverson bringing it up. He takes it for himself and misses the layup.
Good job. And he just
Kevin
hasn't
Durant
been
bringing
able
it up.
to make anything this quarter.
Okay, Durant with the nice pick by Anthony Davis, and he misses an easy mid-range jumper.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammates there, and I'm sure he appreciated it. Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Okay, Irvin just crossed
that has served them well
up
during the course of this
Allen Iverson. Now Russell Westbrook to Anthony Davis, and he gets the foul. Shaquille O'Neal.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves.
Anthony Davis misses a free throw.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
And so far, these guys
They mix the second one. They're up by 12 points, the Cavaliers.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been.
And then DeAndre Jordan gets the rebound. It pays off to have a very tall person on your team. LeBron James getting almost double teamed. And it gets stolen by Dwayne Wade.
Total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19 and 20 in the first 39 games, and then 34 and 9 over the rest of the season.
Abdul-Jabbar just sitting there with the ball, waiting for the clock to run down. Dwayne Wade with the shot, and he makes it.
Wade's got 6 points.
Wow, risky shot there.
Stephen Curry.
But the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
He tries to cross off. Oh, and he does. He had this shot. DeAndre Jordan to Kevin Durant.
Jordan with the screen on Bird.
The Kevin Durant, he crossed him up.
1 for 2 this game.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get
Now Shaq.
looks from it.
Shaq. The only person who I expect to miss a free throw is Shaq, because he's one of the worst free throw shooters of all time.
I mean, the Knicks were picked by many, Kevin, to be a playoff team last season. Clearly, things did not go as planned.
And it became clear thinking
Shaquille
about
O'Neal,
the
the
Knicks
second shot,
I mean, it made sense
and he
for a
makes
team with
the
injuries
second.
and being in disarray on the floor to just battle for that lottery.
You know, kind of packing it in for the
Anthony
sake
Davis.
of being better in the future.
6 of
can
3.
possibly work in New York for a year or two, but not longer than that. The media will eat you up there if you don't start making some progress towards winning
Kevin Durant
in basketball. Boy, such
with the mid-range
outstanding
jumper.
patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Bird kicks to Wade. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Westbrook. Now the feed to O'Neal. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got 3 assists in the game.
40-28.
Curry passes to Davis.
30
in
seconds
the corner,
left
it's
in
Westbrook.
the first half.
There's 25 seconds left to play
And
in the first
Anthony
half.
Davis in
His
the
first
corner.
shot coming late. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Knicks trail
Anthony
by
Davis
12.
wide open in the corner. He would
Wade kicks to
just
Johnson.
would not pass it to him. Magic Johnson with the ball. Four, 3, 2,
Lets it go
1.
with the 3. And he
And
gets it to
he
go.
drains it right
Johnson's
before
got it
half.
back down to a
With 2
single-digit
seconds
deficit
left.
for the Knicks. And so we conclude the first half.
Hi, Kevin. I'm here with...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. It's Cleveland out on top at
Right
halftime.
now,
They have a
Cavaliers are up
9-point lead.
40-31.
And let's go to Shaq. What did you think of their first half? All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report as it's
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it
more
was
quarters
there in
left in
that
this
first
game.
half. Didn't
And right
force
now, the score is
anything.
40
Guys,
to
I think here in
31.
the second half, though, they may want
Cleveland
him to be a
Cavaliers.
little more assertive. Start hunting
If
more
I
for
sound
his shot.
tired,
Even the tough
it's because I am,
Heading
because
underway
I
in the
was up
second half.
at
Here's
3
the
o'clock
five
in the
for
morning
Curry.
last night watching the
We've got
presidential
Johnson.
election.
West is out there with
Kawhi
Dwayne
Leonard
Wade.
fouled
Then
Larry
it's
Bird,
Curry,
and now he's
and
going
it's
to get some
Bird
free
in at the
throws,
throw.
which is over the head shooting. His weird form.
The Knicks have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
You know, something you
As
can
long as it
point
works,
to
it works.
when you're talking about their areas of success last season,
He's
free
going to
throw
make the
shooting.
second one.
And he can't hit
no,
the
he
second.
won't.
Listen, the Knicks had a
Kyrie
hard
Irving
time scoring
running up the court.
last year. Just lacked any real presence in the paint.
And he
lacking
picks
that
it.
paint threat
Picks
makes
him.
things easier for
Anthony
the opposing
Davis.
defense.
Kawhi Leonard.
Davis setting
That's
the
the
pick
pick
for
for
Leonard.
him.
He dishes it to Jordan. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Kyrie Irving misses the shot.
Bird outside.
Tell you what, Facet.
Here's West. Back to Bird. Michael Jordan grabs
Larry
the
Bird
miss.
misses the layup.
You know, at the Knicks, they were second to
Jordan
last
runner
in field goal percentage from their front court. Granted, they were hit
Oh,
by
my-
injuries. It seemed
No,
like
no,
all
that
over
was
the
Kawhi
place.
Leonard misses
Yeah, you know what
an
that
easy
field goal
layup.
percentage shooting and
No one
being
in front
top
of him,
3
no
in
one
field
near
goal
him.
attempts on the year. Not a good
And
combination.
DeAndre Jordan fouls.
Well, you go back last season, the Cavs had a very slow start to the year. Not surprising. They had a lot of new faces and people they were bringing together. Clark, it didn't look like the powerhouse they would end up being, as we saw.
Well, you know, they were kind of fumbling and bumbling around in the 5th and 6th spots in the East for the first half of the season. Made some
And he
changes,
makes
though,
both
through
of them.
trade, and that got them going, I
Cleveland
think.
only up by 6 now.
And those mid-season trades for the Cavs really turned
Make
things
that
around. Mozgov
Kawhi
came in,
Leonard
J.R. Smith
redeemed
and
himself
Shumpert
for
secured
another
that 2
layup.
spot, gave this team an incredible edge defensively.
Larry Johnson has it.
Johnson
and
attacking.
he fakes him out.
Nice shot from the wing.
And he makes that
Johnson's got
shot.
7 points.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Jordan dishes to Leonard. Jordan with a screen on Bird.
Kawhi Leonard is going to drive. No, he's not.
From the wing.
He takes the mid-range jumper.
Jordan, the pass to
DeAndre
Davis.
Jordan and Anthony Davis with the one-hand slam.
Damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Wade has it. He's bringing it up.
T-Wade on
Called
the
by
wing,
Michael
guarded
Jordan.
by Jordan, 11 feet away. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Bird's got his second basket of the game.
Bird makes the shot.
Yeah, and you know, they built the roster to how they play best mid-season. I mean, it was a great job, I think, by the front office to get the players that fit best into the locker room and into the team style of play.
The drive by Jordan. Down low. Jordan kicks to Davis. Shoots from 14.
Anthony Davis with the
Cannot
shot,
hit.
but
So
nope.
New York will take it the other way. Dishes it to West. That falls. Nice
Jerry
lead
West
that
hits the
time
layup.
from Dwayne Wade.
Look here how they're
Now,
only up
just
by
a
4.
4-point
The Knicks are
Cavalier
making
lead.
a comeback. Or should I say, the
Cavaliers
NBA
are gone
All-Stars
2
are
of 6 from the field
yeah, the
here in the
All-Stars are
third.
up by 4, and the Old Schoolers
Runner
are
down the wing.
making a
Plenty of
comeback.
space.
Kawhi Leonard
Hits the front of the
misses.
rim and out.
He had
I
all
didn't see that
the
miss coming.
room
I mean, he's
in
usually
his
been
world,
money
and he
from that
couldn't
range.
make that shot.
Davis against Bird. Fades away. The shot by
And he
Johnson,
misses
no
the
good.
3-point.
The Cavaliers leading by 4.
Kyrie Irving
Irving
has
kicks
it
to Jordan.
to Michael Jordan.
Shoots from the baseline. It
Fade
falls
away,
for
and
his
Michael
50th
Jordan
goal of the
makes
night.
that
Now shooting
shot.
5 for 8.
9 times out.
For New York, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Well, what a season
The
for
Knicks
Kyrie
call
Irving
another
last year.
timeout.
Huge moments for him. 57-point outburst against San Antonio. That was a new franchise record for the Cavs.
I think a lot of it was finally being able to play with other All-Stars, quite honestly, Kevin, but you can't discount the work Irving put into the offseason to be ready
Kyrie
for the
Irving
regular
calling
season.
Larry Bird.
LeBron, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. New York, no good that
Kawhi
time
Leonard
either.
gets the
The
rebound.
mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally
Anthony
out of
Davis,
sync.
and
You
he
can just
doesn't
see
know
it in
one
the
hand
numbers.
slam.
Nothing going
Now
down
they're
for
up
him
by
right now.
8.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Cleveland's head coach was saying to his team. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through Leonard.
Takes
Their
a shot,
offense is most
and
effective,
he
coach says,
misses.
when he is most involved.
Here
And
comes
they're
Kyrie
looking
Irving
for
coming up
total
the
involvement from him for the rest of this game.
LeBron
There's
James,
still
Michael
plenty of
Jordan with the
basketball
3,
left to play,
and he misses
as
the
we watch
3.
how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
Thanks, Doris.
And for Irving, he did come into last
Yeah, he
year
was,
hot.
has
I
it.
mean, he won the MVP in international play
Listen to Larry
while
Bird.
with Team USA.
And Bird,
Oh,
here
Larry
we
Bird
go.
brings out Kawhi
And the
20
shot
Leonard.
falls short this time.
And
just
Kawhi
a
Leonard wide.
solid job
Oh,
on the
and
backboard.
doesn't take the shot.
They
Just
are
missed it.
really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling
But Kyrie
in that area
Irving
of the game.
makes the
And
shot.
that's helped them stake this lead.
And for Kyrie, taking home the MVP and a Team USA tourney like that, it's a huge ego boost. I mean, of all the stars on that team, he shined the brightest. And I think that's going to help his confidence for this year.
6 on the shot clock. Johnson goes in.
1,
No dice from
and
the high
it
post.
misses.
Their game plan needs to
2
change
minutes
if they're going to get out of
and
this
40
hole because
seconds
he is
left
just
in the
not
third
there
quarter.
offensively.
Kyrie Irving has it.
West against Irving. Steps back and fires.
Fade.
Bird pulls it in.
He can't
Knicks
make it.
trail by 10. West outside. There's the dish to Bird. And there's the 3-second violation. Curry's checked in for Cleveland. And then for New York, Shaq comes in for Larry Bird. And it's Johnson in for West.
Magic Johnson comes in for Jerry West.
The Cavaliers leading by 10. Davis with a screen on Iverson. Off the screen. The shot is off.
Oh,
That would have
Curry
been lucky
can't make
had it
this.
fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
Johnson against Jordan. 5 to shoot.
2. 1 on the shot clock. And he misses the shot clock violation.
Well, if you name an offensive stat category, the Knicks last season probably last in that category. All-around problems, Greg, for them scoring the ball.
Yeah, we may have to give them a new nickname, last. How about last in fast break points, last in points in the paint, last in points per game, and then throw in bottom 3 and shooting percentage, and that spells the business.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Leonard. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Jordan. On the wing, Johnson. He's covered by Westbrook. Will it go? And good. Got the English that time as it falls. And it's 9 points for Johnson.
For the Knicks, it really was a struggle just to score points, guys. I mean, they'd go ice cold at times, and they didn't have anybody that seemed to be able to get them out of that offensive funk.
A minute left in the third quarter. On a foul on Kevin Garnett.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Fantastic.
And that one
we saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Well, it's been a super performance from beyond the arc, too. I mean, they've been raining in those threes.
And New York making a change here. Wade's checked in.
LeBron James. Shoots up to 3.
And both free throws good for James. 55 seconds left to play here in the third. Johnson with a screen on Westbrook. And it's Wade penetrating. Pass to Shaq. He kicks it to Johnson. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
The Cavs are up by 10 points right now.
Well, the Knicks knew that it would be a year of learning. All the offensive struggles aside,
I think that was LeBron James making that
by giving them ample floor time. At least they found out
30 seconds left in the third quarter.
Here's O'Neal. Right through the knee for the layup. Shaq's got his second bucket.
And just a nice combination of size and feel there. Terrific finish down low.
Durant with a screen on Johnson.
Curry with the layup, and he makes it.
Well, we've
17
seen that
seconds
movie a
left
few
in the
times,
third quarter.
an easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior
James
defense.
is going to run the clock
Westbrook
out.
with the steal.
Oh, Russell Westbrook steals it. He's going to take the dunk with 3.2 seconds left. Let's
You know what? He wasn't going to wait around for any help on that break.
Solo Soiree performance all the way.
They're up
How
by
about that for a
14
little
points.
bit of a
Take the shot, and he misses. Fourth quarter time.
That key is slam kick.
Right now, the Cavs are up by 14 points in the fourth quarter.
Here in the fourth quarter, the scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here.
Kyrie's face in the background. Okay.
Cleveland leading by 14.
To James.
Durant is out there with Jordan. Then there's DeAndre Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
Then there's Irving. And it's Curry in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Michael Jordan trying to get past Larry Bird.
Against Jordan. Clock at 4. 20 feet out. Can't hit. Bird with some nice D. Knicks trail by 14.
The 3-pointer.
Now West.
Always that's the pick.
Kicks it to O'Neal. And he dunks it
Shaq
after the pick brings him up.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
And, guys, it was a terrific understanding between teammates that made that possible. They really did read each other well there.
Yeah, Michael Jordan at the top of the key for the wide-open 3.
Wade kicks it to West.
Jerry West hits the
layup. Time from Dwayne
now
Wade.
down by 10.
Wade's got 6 assists now in the game. Cleveland's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
Jordan.
Outside Irving. He feeds it to Curry.
Curry with the long 2.
And the Cavaliers lead by 12. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. West kicks to Bird, feeds it to Wade. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Curry. Wade dishes to O'Neal. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Passes it to O'Neal. Wade from outside, and he gets the bucket. Wade's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Knicks.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Another tactical timeout.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. He gave his guys the green light to keep firing from downtown, telling them, listen, I like the work you're doing out there. Keep finding those gaps on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Leonard's checked in.
A foul on Larry Bird.
Really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Jordan the screen. Leonard against Bird. Durant sets a screen for Jordan. Just 5 to shoot.
He's Kawhi on the other side for the 3.
That drop
and it
comes
falls.
off an assist from Jordan.
57-53.
Leonard's got the lead up to 14 now for the Cavs. And it's time for an injury report. Now an update on Allen Iverson from our Doris Burke.
Guys, I had a moment to catch up with the Knicks head athletic trainer. A very somber tone over here on the sideline, guys.
He has a fast break to Kyrie Irving.
You always hate to see
Dwayne Wade fouls
deal with any sort of injury.
And almost for every player, it's inevitable.
Are you here with the
injuries
shot?
are going to happen no matter how well you take care of yourself.
And let's just hope the rehab process doesn't drag on any longer than it has to.
Good on the second
And
free
it
throw.
goes in.
You go back before last season with Durant. He was set to lead Team USA to their tournament, but had to withdraw from the team club.
And, you know, withdrawing Kevin might have been the right play to keep him healthy. He still ended up on the shelf a good while last year, but I still think it was the right decision on his part.
Here's Wade.
Dwayne Wade.
Shot is no good. Jordan with some nice D.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be. Firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
Here's
Leonard.
Leonard.
Shoot for the fadeaway. And he
fadeaway. And the Cavaliers lead by 17.
17 points.
And as competitive as Durant is, you know, it was strange to see him take himself off of Team USA. But let's face it, that Paul George injury played a big role, not only in his decision, but in a lot of guys throughout the league.
It's O'Neal atop the key.
2.
For 3, West.
He shoots the
It's rebounded by Cleveland. Jordan's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. They set the pick. Off the pick.
Shoots at the 3.
Shot by Jordan, no good.
And you know, Durant was not the only one affected by that injury to Paul George. To see something like that happen in an exhibition game can make anybody think twice about summer play.
There's 3 minutes and 54
Here's
seconds
Bird
left.
to the inside, and it's Abdul-Jabbar. Time on the assist by Bird.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
Some good numbers here for West. He has 12 points and 3 dimes. His success in the assist department is carried over to the free throw line.
Boy, has he been steady at the helm today.
Jerry West taking the free throws.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Davis has checked in. And a switcher also for New York. Johnson, he's checked in for O'Neal. And so he hits both.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Here's Leonard, and he takes the feed inside and sends it home.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination
Oh, get that out of here.
and polish.
DeAndre Jordan says to Jerry
Moving
West.
with it, and it's Johnson picking him up.
Kawhi Leonard.
Offensive
Oh,
rebound.
he misses.
Leonard.
Offensive
And there's the
rebound.
whistle.
And he
Fouled
gets
hard on the
fouled.
shot. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
3 minutes
Greg, he
left.
got it good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Free throw drops for
And it
Leonard.
drops.
Kawhi Leonard, with another great season last year, earned his first Defensive Player of the Year award with his outstanding play.
And for Leonard, he became the first perimeter player to win one since 2004. That just shows you how incredible
Drains
his
it
defense
on
was.
second
at
one.
times.
Johnson, he's checked in for West.
And, you know, for Leonard, you can add that Defensive Player of the Year award to his hardware list, and that puts him in elite company, one of only 3 players to win Defensive Player of the Year and Finals MVP. The other 2, Jordan and Olajuwon.
And for Leonard, winning the Defensive Player of the Year
There's
didn't
2
change him
wins.
at all. I mean, he received
52
the car
seconds
for
left in
winning
the
that
game.
award and gave it to charity.
Cavaliers.
Went out of his way to thank his teammates
Up
during his
19.
acceptance speech. I mean, I think it speaks of his character and really
Ball.
the impact that Popovich has had on him and that entire Spurs team.
Here's Bird. Wade on the wing.
Wade with
No
the
good.
shot.
Great D
Kawhi
that
Leonard
time
got
from
the
Jordan.
rebound.
Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 16-7
Michael Jordan
run.
bringing it
Outside
as much time
Leonard.
as he can.
Jordan kicks to Irving. And there's the pass to
Irving.
Leonard.
This whole team is going to waste as much time as
4 on the
they can
shot
because
clock.
they have the lead.
Good for his 8th field goal.
That's
He's attempted a
behind
dozen
the
shots.
It just seems
But
like the more he
the Cavs
touches
up by
it,
20
the
and-
more the lead grows.
And it's Johnson penetrating and stolen by Jordan. And
Michael-
now Irving pushing it up. No one
Irving
back to
has
stop
it.
him.
And he
That's
does
good.
it Darky decides
Despite
to
his
go.
ineffectiveness,
The layup,
the team
the
has found
guarantee
other
layup.
scoring options, which you have to have when one of your main guys is struggling.
I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Kurt Rambis had to say to the team. Their transition offense has to be a focal point, he told them. Points on the break are going to be crucial for the rest of this game. He also said that he loved their matchups in the low post and told his guys, get the ball into the post whenever they can. With the minutes ticking down and the deficit still a big one, those adjustments have to be a chance worth taking, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. The shot by Wade, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
This game is
Johnson
over.
kicks to Bird.
This is the Cavaliers.
Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Jordan. Wade on the wing, guarded by Jordan. Wade kicks to Bird.
The Cavs are gonna win this game no matter
And
about
no
it.
good as it rattles out. The Cavaliers leading by 23.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the
he's not going
Cavaliers.
to take this shot.
And this
because he's
was
wasting
one
time.
that never really
1
was
minute
in doubt, I
left.
thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance, Clark. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that.
And what a huge standout performance it was
45
for
seconds
Leonard.
left in the
Every
game.
time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop
gonna
in.
try.
And if
It's
it
not
didn't,
gonna work.
everyone was surprised.
Here's Bird. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Curry, he just got
To the
watch
middle.
the clock
Back
go
to
all the
Curry.
way down. So there's no time left.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
This game's over.
Jordan against Bird. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Jordan.
He takes the shot.
That doesn't go either for Bird.
They're not even there.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This game may not have...
Thank you, Kevin.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Of the game.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of Kawhi Leonard. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit up. And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal.
And we are done.